In this tutorial, we'll show you how to properly configure policies in the PoINT Storage Manager. Policies are the rules consisting of conditions and actions which export and archive data. If all of the selected conditions are met, the corresponding actions will be executed. They can be divided into two types, which partially differ in terms of their actions and conditions. On the one hand, there are migration policies, which move data from the performance tier to the capacity tier. On the other hand, there are archive policies, which are responsible for archiving within the archive tier. Conditions can also be used to filter data by name, data type, and other attributes. Actions including copying, moving, stubbing, and deleting data. Stubbing, also known as purging, describes when a kind of link is left behind at a file's original location. This has the benefit of preserving transparent read access to the file. If multiple policies are defined, they will be executed one after another. As an example, subsequent policies can be skipped using the Skip Next Policies action. This means that the order of the policies is important. It's also possible to execute policies at specific times using the scheduler. For example, you could run a policy at 9 p.m. every day. By clicking Add, we are creating a migration policy. We want to copy PDF files that are older than 30 days from the performance tier, and then stub them. Enter a name, and then click on Parameter under Parameters to edit the values. Click OK to confirm the policy. Add another policy using the Purge Copied Files preset. Most policies can be created using this basic strategy. Under Capacity Threshold, you can create policies which are executed when a given threshold value is reached in percent. These policies make sure enough storage space is kept free on the performance tier. As an example, let's choose 70% and use the pre-configured policy, Purge Oldest Files. As well as rules-based storage, the PoINT Storage Manager also lets you automatically return frequently opened files to the source system. Here, the stub is replaced by the exported file, making it directly accessible again. The on-access policies used for this purpose can be found under Access to Migrated File. Here, you can specify how often and when a file needs to be accessed in order to trigger this rule. Our example is designed to return files that are opened more than 3 times per day and that are larger than 50 megabytes back to the performance tier. After the on-access policies, we turn to the archive policies. Archive policies specify what data to archive on the archive tier, as well as when and whether to leave stubs on the performance tier. Archive policies offer a different set of actions and conditions to migration policies. As an example, we'll create the following policy. Text files older than 90 days and larger than 80 kilobytes will be archived. The policy will run at 9 p.m. each night. After creating a rule, of course, you can edit or delete it if needed. In the PoINT Storage Manager setup, under General, you'll find the subcategory Policies. Here, you can create, edit, or delete rules. In the Detail view in the Storage Vault, you'll find a green arrow which leads to another menu. You can also add, edit, and delete policies here. When making changes here, however, you can make a one-time change to a rule without saving it permanently. This lets you execute a rule just once for a specific purpose. As we already mentioned, you can skip policies for specific files if the Skip Next Policies action is checked. For example, you can skip text files that have been edited. Pay attention to the order of the policies, as they will be executed in sequence. Let's run the policy one more time, but without the conditions we just added. More information and help on policies, conditions, and actions can be found in the PoINT Storage Manager User Manual. This can be found in your installation directory or on our website. This tutorial has given you a brief overview of the options that policies offer. Now you can fully customize your PoINT Storage Manager to meet your needs.